Hi everyone, I am Aditya. I'm a postdoc at Radboud University. Today, I would like to share my research, the work that I did with my colleagues Kristoffer Bergram, Louis Barclay, Valéry Bezençon, and Adrian Holzer. This research is about understanding the effects of strict and self-regulated Facebook newsfeed diets. One specific design that is used by most of the social media platforms is infinite newsfeed. Infinite newsfeed is actually a dark pattern, which means that the design is deceptive in nature. Individuals usually regret the time they have spent on this newsfeed. And in this research, we focus specifically on the newsfeed of Facebook. In one sentence, the objective of this research is to explore how a reduced newsfeed affects user experiences and their time spent on Facebook. Focusing on the related work, previous research has shown that the users are unable to self-regulate their social media use, and one of the addictive features that hook users to the app is the newsfeed. The newsfeed has successfully led users to spend more time on the social media application. And to combat this addictive newsfeed, researchers have tried hiding the newsfeed. However, the real problem is not addressed by hiding the newsfeed. The real flaw is in the Facebook's design. For example, when a friend request is accepted by an individual, they not just become friends, but start following each other by default, which leads to never-ending content on one's own newsfeed. There are three main research questions this research tries to answer. First, how does newsfeed restriction affect user experience? Second, how do these different types of newsfeed restrictions affect time spent on Facebook? And third, how does this newsfeed restriction affect time spent depending on a user's compulsions to use Facebook? The solution that we developed was an unfollow extension that allowed the user to unfollow all friends, pages, and groups. Plus, this intervention allowed us to present a cross-device solution that will spread to all devices such as smartphones. To measure the usage on smartphone, we employed the Shortcuts automation application that comes pre-installed on Apple devices. Our experimental design consisted of three conditions. Control, where there was no change on the Facebook newsfeed. A strict diet, in which participants were not allowed to unfollow friends, pages, and group after the unfollow process was complete. A self-regulated diet, in which participants were allowed to unfollow friends, pages, and groups after the unfollow process was complete. Initially, we had screened almost 1,349 users, in which 648 users showed interest to participate. In the end, we had 138 participants between three randomized groups. Our results indicate that both strict newsfeed and self-regulated newsfeed are effective at reducing the time spent on Facebook's platform. There was 64% reduction in time spent in the strict diet and 39% in the self-regulated diet. Moreover, our second regression model indicated that neither the time spent on Facebook website or mobile app during the baseline period or compulsive score did not predict the change in time spent on the Facebook site or mobile app. In the third model, it is clear that the efficacy of the two newsfeed diets are not impacted by more or less compulsive users. We also conducted a thematic analysis. The users in the strict newsfeed diet condition report significantly more negative user experience than the control condition. And the users in the self-regulated diet do not experience more negative user experience than the control group, but they experience significantly less negative user experience than the strict newsfeed diet condition. To conclude, we found that unfollow intervention worked for more compulsive users as well as for less compulsive users. Although we found strict newsfeed to be most effective, but it led to reduced usability. Therefore, a self-regulated approach is much better as it decreases the time spent on platform while not impacting the user experience. In the future, Facebook could remove the default to follow friends, pages, and groups and give user a choice which could lead to improved user experience. Thank you.